Morning, everybody. John Ponecker with the Mojave Valley Daily News. This is your daily dose for Wednesday, March 31st. We're brought to you by the Tri-State Radiology Center in Fort Mojave, Arizona. At the Tri-State Radiology Center, your images will be read and available within 24 hours. No need to wait several days to get your images to your doctor. Call today for an appointment at 928-460-7226. Remember, at the Tri-State Radiology Center, your image means the world to us. All right, got a lot going on today. Remember,
Hump Day.
Hump Day.
Got to tell them, Hump Day.
Hump Day. Remember, Wednesday is our big paper, our biggest paper, along with Sunday. So we got a lot to get through. So let's dig in. Let's start with the city reports housing plans increase. That is a report from our city manager, Toby Cotter, as well as the city building official and development services director, Billy Chunayam. So what this is talking about the housing industry here in Bullhead City, where it's at compared to where it's been in the past. We know that there is very low inventory here in town. We know that all of our contractors and subcontractors are really taxed with trying to get everything done and get new homes built and all that. If you try to get anything done from a contractor, you know that it's pretty hard to get them in the door and get this done. So they're very busy. There's a little chart here on the side that talks about where we're at now versus where we've been in the past. In the story, if you read it, it says that all of last year they built 305 homes. This is just in Bullhead City. 305 homes so far this year. In the first quarter, they've already approved 118 permits for new homes. So that 305 should get blown out of the water. What's funny is when you read through here, Toby Cotter's first year as the city manager, I believe he said that they built 15 homes in the whole city. That's so. From 15, back in 2016, it was 88. Then it went up to 143, 161, 247, and then last year 305. And we're probably on pace right now for about 450, maybe a little bit higher than 450. So we do have a story coming out this weekend, Friday actually, on another builder in town and some of the things that he's doing. So check that out. All right. I had the opportunity, a chance to say thank you. I had the opportunity to go to the Warm Sea Doctors Day celebration yesterday evening. It was at the Anderson Auto Group Fieldhouse. I think Jeff has a picture there of Dr. Stanger.
And Cardone.
Talking to Dr. Cardone.
Yep.
And then in the background, you see Dr. Ziri, who's the chief of staff over there, as well as a city council member, speaking with hospitalist Dr. Amar Kaffa. It was a great event. There was roughly 60 people or so in there. I found out that they have 167 people who have between hospitalists and doctors and all that work out of Warm Sea, 167 physicians that work out of Warm Sea. So some really nice words from Mr. Stanger, the CEO, as well as Dr. Ziri spoke about the issues that they've had over the past year with COVID. Regardless of what your thoughts are on the pandemic and that, the fact is that these are the people that had to fight every single day and protect themselves at the same time after, and Mr. Stanger talks in here about it, after working their 8-10 hours of gut-wrenching work, you have to go home to your families who are afraid. That troubled a lot of people, going home knowing that you could potentially infect family members. So they should be celebrated. It was a great event, and I was happy to be the one that gets to cover it there. So we have a nice story in here from our editor. It's his column. It's Mike Boyd talking about some of the events that he covered over the past week. He's new to our area, obviously, so going out to the Anderson Auto Group for their Family Fun Fest, and then also covering the Kiwanis Kids Expo. It's a good story. You should check it out. I think that guy's going to make it.
You think?
Yeah, he's a pretty good writer.
I think so too. I think he's already made it, and he's just making it over here.
I think we might need to tweak some things with him, but I think he's going to be okay.
Okay, then.
Although I'm interested to see how he handles our Arizona summers.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be fun.
He grew up in Texas, so I think he'll be okay, but we'll see. All right, in our breaking news, today's breaking news is brought to you by New Image Primary Care. Now scheduling appointments within 7 days. Call them for an appointment. State lawmakers okay pandemic liability shield for businesses. So this is something that was talked about on the federal level. I know that President Trump was anxious to get that as part of one of his COVID relief bills. It ended up not happening. The Democrats fought hard against it. So our own state lawmakers decided that they would take it into their hands, and they have put together this bill that protects businesses, healthcare providers, nursing homes, nonprofits, governments, churches, and schools from potential liability of people that catch the COVID virus. It's already been approved in the House, and now it's been approved in the Senate, and it goes off to Governor Ducey's desk for signing. It's something that he has railed for. Republicans are really good at protecting business interests, and so it went along party lines, of course, 16-14 in the Senate and 31-29 in the House. Neither in the House or the Senate was there any Democrat support. It doesn't eliminate you being able to sue a business for exposing you to the pandemic virus, but it does make the bar, instead of here, up here. You would have to prove gross negligence or willful misconduct by clear and convincing evidence. So that's a pretty tough one. All right, in other news, Arizona Senate proposal would ban nearly all abortions, another one by our state legislators, and GOP lawmakers take aim at Arizona renewable energy standards. So these are two proposals that are going through the Senate and the House on the state level. The abortion one is basically as soon as there's a heartbeat, that would be considered a person and would ban all abortions. And any doctors that have been performing or recommending those recommending abortions could be held liable for that. But this Arizona Renewable Energy Standard is the one that I don't really understand. The Arizona Corporation Commission put in some renewable energy standards, some goals that had to be met by 2024, a 15% renewable energy mandate by 2024. The Arizona Corporation Commission, by the state constitution, is the one that's allowed to do this. So GOP lawmakers, in defense of whomever, I'll put it that way, have decided that they want to take that away from the Arizona Corporation Commission in violation of the state constitution and bring it into their realm, into their governance, that they would be the ones that decide what we're at for renewable energy. So that'll be interesting to see how that happens. We are so Constitution, and constitutionally you can't violate these rights. But when it comes to this, they have decided, you know what, let's change the Constitution to fit our wishes. So we'll see where that goes. That's going to be a tough battle for them.
A lot of constitutions have changed last year.
I think the way we've been interpreting it has changed, that's for sure. All right, we got a lot of neat things here in the middle. We got Easter services at different areas. We got some pictures from Mike Boyd's column about the Kiwanis Kids Expo and what happened down at Warm Sea and all that. So, all right, moving on into sports. We got some pretty interesting sports news for you here. Sports is brought to you by Mike Lewick at Desert Time Realty. Call Mike today for the service you deserve and the people you trust when buying or selling your home. All right, let's start off with a couple of softball stories. First of all, River Valley softball. We have junior Talon Williams from River Valley High School team. She had a great weekend, Friday and Saturday. They won both games to stay undefeated. They are 30. Jeff,
I was there.
were you there for the Parker? No, they
Oh,
played.
no, not that one.
Yeah.
I was last night. I was there.
Yeah,
that was for the Lady Patriots.
We'll talk about
Yeah,
that
we'll
in a
get
minute.
to that.
But the Lady Dust Devils on Friday beat Parker 31-0.
Wow.
That is a whooping. That is
Yeah.
a whooping. Karina Pulu had 4 hits in that game, including a grand slam. Chloe Spitzer, who was our athlete of the week last week, I believe, scattered 3 hits and had 8 strikeouts, and Olivia Ioni added 3 hits, 3 runs, and 3 RBIs. Then on Saturday, they came back and beat Lee Williams 19-1. Again, Chloe Spitzer on the mound. They got 11 runs in 1 inning, and that kind of put things out of hand for them. But that Talon Williams there that we show her picture, she was 3 for 3 at the plate. So they're unbeaten. They will host Kingman Academy, or they did host Kingman Academy last night. We don't have those results yet. On the Malk side, things didn't go as well. So Malk had been unbeaten until last night. They played Baghdad. Baghdad beat them 14-1. So you see that picture Jeff got last night of a play at the plate. That's Mojave catcher Jordan Bernard making the play. But they lost 14-1. They fell to 3-1. So between River Valley softball and Malk softball, I can tell you somebody off one of those teams is our athlete of the week, and that will be released tomorrow morning. So we'll talk about that tomorrow morning. We also have the Malk boys. They also fell to Baghdad. They lost 11-2. It was wind blown. It was a tough game out there. Jim Luxick, our reporter, is out there, so he's got the story in here. Malk starting pitcher Aaron Sessions. You see that's him on the mound. He kind of got beat up a little bit. He had a great start to the season, but Baghdad is a tough team. They're always a tough team, so they'll go back out there and get them next time. All right, let's move on to our Laughlin, Nevada Times. Let me get the ads here. Oh, see that, Jeff?
I knew it. You guys knew it too. You couldn't get past that section. What do you like there, John?
Well, we got USDA choice beef rib roast, and we have signature select spiral sliced ham. So we have Easter coming up this weekend, so I'm sure that ham will be out. We always have ham. What do you do for Easter? What do you eat?
Well, I'm a bachelor, so I do McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
Just like our, just like Jesus. I don't know.
Yeah, just whatever.
I don't know what's going on there. All right.
Anybody can drop me off some ham. I'll eat it. Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right.
All right. Well, we always have some left over, so I'll bring you some.
Thank you.
All right. In the Laughlin Times, raffle supports Cancer Connection. This is the event taking place in place of the annual Connie Davis Walk and Roll for Cancer. Connie Davis was the chamber director over in Laughlin, and we lost her a couple years ago. I guess it's been a few years now, 5 or 6 years. She passed, and so they created the Connie Davis Walk and Roll. It's a fundraiser, and it goes to help one of the local nonprofits. This year, because of COVID, they have canceled it, but instead they're doing a raffle. Today is the last day to purchase Connie Davis 5K Walk and Roll for Cancer raffle tickets. They got a pile of really neat things in here that you could win. You can win some Culver's stuff. You can win a 55-inch TV. Hey, Jeff, there's a basket from Debbie's Dispensary filled with CBD products.
Nah, I was looking more at the $50 gift card for Outback Steakhouse. That looked good to me.
You win that, and that's where your Easter's going to be?
Yeah,
All right.
that's true.
I get that. Some stays at the Edgewater, the Aquarius, or the Riverside. There's a dinner cruise for 2. Some really neat things. So if you want to get some tickets, and it's just a great cause. The raffle will be held 2:00 on April 2nd, which is Friday. You can go to the Laughlin Chamber to buy tickets. I believe you can also call them. No, stop by the Chamber building and get your raffle tickets. It has to be today. Don't call. They won't take your call. And the proceeds from it this year go to the River Fund's Cancer Connection, so go check that out. And then they also have Las Vegas Metro seeks information on a man who started fire. Man, I don't know what it is. We had the same problem over here not too long ago. People going around lighting fires in dumpsters and setting cardboard piles and hay bales and all kinds of stuff.
That was the same guy that broke all the water valves down the 95. It was the same guy.
They caught that guy. They're not sure what's going on here. They do have some surveillance video of the guy. They saw him come up on a bike, pour some sort of accelerant on a pile of cardboard, set it on fire, and ride off. They came in Las Vegas, went and put it out. Or the Laughlin Fire Department, it's part of Clark County, went and put it out, and then they show him coming back and doing it again, same pile. So there's that.
They call them pyros. That's a pyro.
That is a pyro.
That's pyro.
So if you have any information, they ask that you get a hold of the Las Vegas Metro's Laughlin substation, and the phone number's in there as well. And then kind of a neat story. Kane did a story on K-Brick. K-Brick is a guy that a lot of people in this community know. He is a smooth soul and jazz player. And now he's playing every Friday from noon to 3 over at the Laughlin Mall, the Laughlin Outlet Center down there. So go and check him out. I've had a chance to listen to him several times, and he is very entertaining.
That's cool.
Good morning, Amy. Good morning, Mandy, Heather. Honey baked. Oh, Amy is a honey baked. You know, maybe Amy will bring you some ham
honey
when she's
baked.
done,
I'll
when
take
she's
it.
Done over there.
Yeah, take it.
All right, and then we have our entertainer. This is our special publication, comes out every Wednesday. It's kind of a what's going on in the community thing. A lot of it is casino-based, along with a couple of stories in there. Melanie is our writer for the entertainer. I had a chance to talk to her yesterday. It says walking trails, and then a delicious Easter dinner where you can get your Easter dinner. So I went over there and I said, "Are you kidding me? Did you go do these walking trails?" And she assured me that not only did she do the walking trails, but all these pictures in here, which there's some good pictures in here, she took them. So she's got a breakdown on different trails in the area. You've got the Colorado River Heritage Greenway Park and Trail, which right now is strictly on the Laughlin side. It starts down at the casinos. There's a pedestrian bridge over the road, and it takes you all the way up to the Pyramid Canyon Day Use Park at the end of the trail. So I think it's 2 miles. It's paved. You can ride your bike, you can walk, you can jog. You can go on up there. The Colorado River Nature Center is in here as well. That's down near the field house, and that's a city park. And then the John Homestead Trail. So little breakdown on how long these are and what you can expect to see over there. And then we also have Easter dining. That's a full page here of different restaurants and what they're offering for Easter. So, see, another chance, Jeff. You don't have to go to McDonald's. You could go.
I knew you were going to say that because I saw it on the cover of the Entertainer as well. We got ham right up in front.
Yeah. All you got to do is flash ham in front of me, and I'm a squirrel. So, Harrah's, Tropicana, Edgewater, Riverside, a bunch of different places and what they're offering. And then there's also a little story here. Kiwanis of the Colorado River presents its annual Easter egg hunt. That's at Davis Camp. It's for kids 0 to 10. It's Sunday on Easter, starting at noon sharp. Look, if you get there at 5 after 12, it's over. I
True.
think it's 10,000 eggs of the plastic eggs they put out there, and they put candy and prizes and stuff in there. They break them out by groups, so 0 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and they kind of cordon off areas, and then they say go, and it is over. So if you're interested in going, do not get there at 12. By the time you park and get over there, it's going to be over. So
Better be there 11:59.
at the
At
latest.
least, yeah.
It's a great event, and thanks Kiwanis for putting that on. All right, in weather. Weather is brought to you by Living Waters Hospice, your hometown hospice. Together we can make a difference. It is going to be hot. It seems like every time I open up the paper this week, they have revised the forecast, and it's warmer and warmer. Today, it's supposed to be 85, a little bit breezy, just a little.
Okay, I can deal with that.
But starting tomorrow, 90, Friday, 98 and sunny.
Don't say it.
Saturday, it's going to be 2 degrees hotter than that
Oh gosh.
and sunny. Supposed to be our first triple digits, although I predict Friday, Good Friday, will be our first triple digits.
First triple digits. And once that starts, it never stops.
It doesn't. We'll see you in
October.
middle of October, yeah. So, and then Sunday again, 98 and sunny. So, 98, 100, 98 for Good Friday, Saturday, and on Easter.
Oh boy.
So, get your run down to the dollar store and get your sunscreen and get ready. What'd you tell Mike yesterday? Go get your flip flops.
Get your flip-flop, your sandal flip-flops, whatever you want to call them, and your tank top and your shorts, and get ready. It's
Get
summertime.
ready. I need the entertainer. How do I get one? Well, if you don't get the paper, you can come down to the office here. I know there's some other places in town that has them.
All the casinos have them.
Yeah, all the casinos do. I think the chamber used to. I'm not sure the Bullhead Chamber does anymore. They used to get an extra stack or two. But you can come by here, and Jeff will autograph it for you.
No. It won't be
Good
worth
morning,
it.
Sandy. All right, that is it for today. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Tomorrow is Thirsty Thursday. But before I get to that, today at 4 o'clock, we will have Lori Duggins in here for our Q&A. So at 4 o'clock, we go live with a Q&A. We take your questions. You can put them in the comments on this video. You can tune in at 4 o'clock and type your questions in there. She is the education specialist for the Bullhead City Fire Department. She's kind of public information. She's the one that handles Shop with the Cop and all the different events. We're going to see what she's got going on. We're also going to talk a little bit about the new police chief. Maybe she can explain why the police chief wouldn't take on the fire guy the other day on that little bike ride, the challenge that was going on over there. Forrest from the fire department had, I guess, issued a challenge, and he decided not to take it. So maybe she can answer that question. But tune in and check it out. All right, everyone, thanks for joining us. Remember, this is brought to you by the Tri-State Radiology Center. The Tri-State Radiology Center offers same or next day appointments, and they accept most insurances, including Medi-Cal. They have a wide-open MRI and offer digital x-rays with your reports ready in 24 hours. You can call them today for an appointment at 928-460-7226. Jeff, nice job, and thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow for Thirsty Thursday.
Is that what tomorrow is?
That is it.
Okay, get ready, folks.
I'm thirsty now.
He's thirsty now. Look, he's already on it. He's already on it. Look at him. He didn't mess around. All right, we'll see you guys.